Elon Musk was just hit with a question about XRP and his answer, if it plays out, could pump over $654 trillion into the XRP ledger within weeks, sending the price of a single XRP soaring past $8,716. And yes, all in just a matter of weeks. Now, this isn't the first time Musk has brought up XRP or dropped hints about potentially integrating it into his companies. In fact, he's been sprinkling clues for years, posting on Twitter about XRP, referencing digital assets, and teasing that it may be part of the upcoming X payment system, a system he's hinted could handle half of the world's wealth. One of Musk's earliest crypto-related tweets even pointed toward this. He shared a chart showing the XRP to Bitcoin ratio, when XRP was trading at just $0.0002, not even a penny. Fast forward to today, XRP is sitting at $3.23, and Musk reportedly holds a massive stash of 16.7 million XRP. I'm willing to bet most of you didn't know that, and there's a lot more to unpack in today's video. But before we dive deeper, a quick announcement. We've teamed up with Apple to give every viewer free XRP. Yes, that means you watching right now. To claim it, all you have to do is like the video, comment XRP giveaway, subscribe to the channel, share or retweet, then sign up on Upvote using my link in the description and complete one quick transaction. The whole thing takes under 5 minutes. It's literally free money. Alright, back to the charts. XRP looks ready to break out in a huge way, with targets easily reaching the hundreds of dollars. And according to a fresh announcement from Binance, a Musk XRP partnership could instantly push XRP toward $600, and then potentially over $8,716 within weeks, thanks to that $654 trillion injection. And here's where it gets even more jaw-dropping. Apple's own CEO has publicly stated that XRP is set to replace Bitcoin. Considering Bitcoin just hit an all-time high of $121,000 with a market cap of $2.4 trillion, the idea of XRP overtaking it, especially with XRP currently ranked number 3 at just $3.23, could mean we're looking at future XRP prices in the tens of thousands of dollars. If all this sounds familiar, it should, because history might be about to repeat itself. And as we've covered before, Forbes recently dropped an article estimating XRP's value at $60,000 per coin. The headline was bold, essentially calling XRP the new Bitcoin and predicting a surge toward that $60,000 mark. When you think about it, that's not random at all. Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple's CEO and one of the original minds behind XRP, has mentioned similar figures. And now Forbes is echoing nearly the exact same price target, not years away, but potentially within weeks. Now, listen carefully to the next clips, because they help reveal the bigger picture and the realistic long-term value of XRP. One blockchain founder went on record projecting Bitcoin could reach $250,000 by year's end. While he avoided making a direct XRP prediction, he did suggest $200,000 for Bitcoin wasn't far-fetched at all. In fact, he'd previously estimated $175,000. The reasoning? The US, the largest economy in the world, has shifted from being an obstacle to crypto growth to becoming a tailwind. Meanwhile, the US dollar, once considered among the best managed currencies, has lost over 90% of its purchasing power in the past 50 years. If that's the best currency, imagine what's happening to the rest. With endless money printing, it's not getting better anytime soon. In the crypto space, we're already talking about a $2.5 trillion market cap. Could that grow 10x over the next decade? This expert says easily, and that's his conservative take. In fact, there's even a chance it could grow 100x, though that's a more aggressive outlook. For context, many Americans have never lived through currency collapse like in Argentina, where the peso has been devalued to almost zero multiple times within a single lifetime. Why would anyone keep their wealth in something so unstable? This is exactly the kind of real-world problem Ripple is tackling. Today, sending $10,000 internationally through banks can be so slow that the fastest way might still be physically flying it there. Ripple's technology aims to make real-time bank-to-bank settlements possible, much like how you can now stream live video from space. The vast majority, around 99.9%, currently pay global financial giants like JP Morgan or Citibank to handle settlements. Ripple's system is designed to cut out that middleman, dramatically reducing time, cost, and complexity. And here's where XRP comes in. It's the digital asset Ripple uses for liquidity. There's roughly $27 trillion parked in banks globally to facilitate payments. But XRP can settle those same transactions in just 3 seconds. The token doesn't stay in the middle forever, simply used as a lightning-fast bridge currency to move value instantly between institutions. Alright, here's the big one. The move that could flood the XRP ledger with an unprecedented amount of money. And it's happening August 18th, just days away. On that date, the XRP Ledger Asset Program is set to unlock a staggering $228 trillion in institutional real estate. This is thanks to RealFi's real estate tokenization platform, which will allow organizations big and small to issue real estate-backed tokens directly on the XRP ledger. The benefits? Ultra-low transaction fees, seamless blockchain integration, and most importantly, the migration of hundreds of trillions in real estate assets from off-chain management to on-chain trading via the Real token. Now, what exactly is a Real token? This is where things get exciting, because this could be a life-changing wealth generator. Analysts I've spoken with are throwing out numbers anywhere from $6,800 to $60,000 per token. That kind of upside is rare, and here's why it's even possible. Supply. The circulating supply for Phase 1 is capped at 100 million tokens. With half of that, only 50 million still available. That's minuscule compared to the potential demand. We're talking about trillions of dollars chasing a tiny supply pool. A perfect storm for the biggest supply shock in XRP ledger history. Personally, I'm extremely bullish. This isn't just hype. It's a utility-driven, institution-backed project with real-world use. And the price action shows it. The chart just broke through its all-time high and is primed for another leg upward. Getting in before August 18th might be a now or never moment. The project's credibility is reinforced with a 9.410 audit score, 100% MNX compliance, and a fully verified KYC team. Risk is low, the fundamentals are strong, and adoption is growing exponentially. Just yesterday, the total value jumped from $2,600 to $2,860, and this growth curve is only getting steeper. To put it into perspective, at today's price of just 0.0 for $5, a $10,000 position could potentially be worth millions. If we even get close to the $60,000 per token estimates, yes, tens of millions are possible in extreme scenarios. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm simply sharing my research, but the upside here is extraordinary. Real token is part of the RealFi ecosystem opening, purified.com, and is available on multiple platforms, Real Chain, X-Magnetic, SP Market, and others, plus their own decentralized app, the realchain.com. This dApp will be the hub for the institutional rollout. It's unlocking not just $100 trillion as they did for retail, but over $250 trillion in real estate assets. This ecosystem even allows you to add digital assets, earn rewards for purchases, and even get rewarded for paying your rent, all integrated with the XRP ledger. With strong technical support levels and minimal resistance ahead, this token has room to skyrocket, potentially into the hundreds of dollars and fast. Again, not financial advice, but this is a project worth watching closely. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you follow me on Twitter, I'll be posting exclusive updates there. Big things are coming, and August 18th might be the start of a generational wealth event.